thrill on Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry.
You still with us? It's 1956 in the timeline. And this feel is one of the most enduring feels of all time that came out in that era. This is called the 12/8 feel. This particular tune, Blueberry Hill, is a very famous tune played by an artist named Fats Domino, part of the New Orleans sound. The drummer on here is a legend and one of the architects of rock and roll drumming, a gentleman by the name of Earl Palmer. This is just a fast, very fast 12/8. Fats Domino loved 12/8. A lot of his songs were in 12/8. Very fast. Played on the ride, but very smooth. 12/8 is one of the feels that's still with us. It's never going to go away. It really has its origins from Africa and the West Indies. But in the 50s, I mean, every other second song that came out on the radio was a 12/8 kind of groove. This tempo is kind of hard to play because it's kind of fast, but again, it can't be cloddy. It's got to be light. It's got to have touch. It's got a nice backbeat, but it's not super heavy-handed. If there's one point I can keep conveying over all these grooves is they can't be too heavy-handed. Otherwise, they're just sluggish and they weigh the whole groove down. But 12/8 is a predominant feel of that period, and it will always be around because it's infectious. So one of the keys to playing a 12/8 groove well, especially at a faster tempo, is you got to have really loose wrists. It has to be very loose in here. If you start playing like with your whole arm, and the whole thing becomes real stiff. So it's kind of this motion of like the three notes, you know, ding, 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 ding. But also without necessarily accenting the one. You don't want to accent one of every beat because then it chops it up. You still have to fill the 12/8 notes. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But it's a motion of like three with kind of one movement, which keeps you from going dun 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 dun, dun like, you know, like you're at the Guitar Center drum off for the first time ever entering it, and you sound as stiff as a board. You got to remember, these wrists, they're loose. They can be loose. They got to be rubber in here. So it's real light, and that keeps you playing those tempos fast without stiffening up. Because if you stiffen up, you're going to choke it, and it won't feel like anything. So remember, these are made to move. Use them. It's a hinge of a door right here. Use it. And then, you know, don't use too much arm. Just use it here. And that's it. It's rubber cement right there, man. Elmer's glue, whatever it takes. Super glue.
Oh, you want my thrill